Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Wednesday, 10th of April. In this update, West Coast civil defence officials are monitoring a major weather system that's set to bring days of heavy rain and strong winds to the region. State Highway 6 between Fox Glacier and Haast is already closed due to a slip. Westlands in line for 25 to 35 millimetres of rain an hour this morning, with the wet weather expected to move up the country and reach the North Island by the weekend. Met Service meteorologist John Law says there's also warnings for areas north of Westland up towards the Grey District.
But the heaviest rainfall here is likely to be as we head through Thursday.
There's no backing down in the fight to save jobs in the media industry. TVNZ's Midday, Tonight and Fair Go shows will end mid-next month. Its proposed Fair Go's brand will continue on its digital platforms with 4 new roles created. Etu negotiation specialist Michael Wood says they'll be continuing with their Save Our Stories campaign.
As a part of that, we will also be continuing with our legal proceedings in this area to make sure that TVNZ does engage with its staff properly and in accordance with its agreement with them.
Meanwhile, Warner Brothers Discovery is expected to confirm today whether a proposal to close Newshub will go ahead. It's understood confidential discussions have been underway about a potential new-look news service. Concern a new surgical unit at Auckland's North Shore Hospital will just juggle workaround and not increase capacity. It was originally set to open this month but is sitting empty. Health NZ says they now plan to open mid-year once they have the right level of work lined up and can bring in staff from the areas where the work is currently being delivered. Association of Salaried Medical Specialists Executive Director Sarah Dalton says that they should be able to see it contributing to better patient flow, but that's not yet able to happen. The official cash rate is expected to remain unchanged. The Reserve Bank will release its latest decision today. In its last decision in February, it held the OCR at 5.5%. A science lecturer is slamming the latest round of job cuts in the public sector. NEWA is looking to slash up to 90 roles, 30 of which are vacant, in response to a reduction in revenue. It's aiming not to compromise on its core services as a Crown Research Institute. In addition, the Ministry for the Environment's recently opened a voluntary redundancy process. Physics Professor Nicola Gaston says there's no doubt cutting back on staff will mean less work gets done.
We are effectively underfunded. We could probably do more if we had a little bit more investment from the government.
And in sport, Tiger Woods believes he can conjure one last golfing miracle and land a 6th Masters green jacket this weekend. The 48-year-old seeking to break Jack Nicklaus's mark as the oldest champion in the tournament's 90-year history. The New Zealand women's footballers have drawn 0-0 with Thailand in the second match of the 2-game series in Christchurch after winning the first 4-0. And Jessie Reynolds, Joshua Wilmer and Eve Thomas have swum Olympic and Paralympic qualifying times on day 1 of the National Championships in Hastings. I'm Neva Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.